I'm Harrison Keeley. Here's what you need to know today. First, a body has been found in Soddy-Daisy. WRCB reports the man's body was found in the woods at the bottom of Signal Mountain. His identity has not yet been confirmed, and an autopsy will be performed to determine how he died. 2 people were found shot lying in a driveway in Polk County. Deputies discovered Chuck Adams and Annie Marie Gober around 2 a.m. Saturday in Turtletown. Both were flown to Erlanger, where Gober later died. The investigation is ongoing. Hutcheson Medical Center has closed almost all of its services. The ICU and multiple clinics have shut down. One employee says ER workers are sending patients to other hospitals. Hutcheson has also laid off 70 more employees. The hospital let go of close to 60 last month. Some remaining workers have been told they'll work only 32 hours per week. One employee says workers believe CEO Farrell Hayes lied to them about how well the hospital was doing financially. Hospital attorneys will go before a bankruptcy judge on Wednesday. A man is arrested after he allegedly groped 2 female patients at Erlanger Hospital. Both victims say 56-year-old David McKinley Bates befriended them and told them his wife was undergoing surgery. After each woman fell asleep, they say they woke up to being groped. Bates reportedly told police he doesn't think clearly when a woman shows him attention. He's being held on a $7,000 bond. Most police officers in Chattanooga's street crimes team have quit the unit. 11 of 12 permanent members have left. Sources say the mass exodus is a protest against the way Chief Fred Fletcher was operating the unit. The unit's purpose used to be to attack crime trends and focus on enforcement, but since Fletcher took office, he mandated that the unit's officers wear regular uniforms and pushed a focus on solving problems rather than making arrests. The only officer who decided to stay was Sergeant Danny Jones. 20 people are arrested after a human trafficking operation in Chattanooga. The TBI says the target was people recruiting and physically forcing women into the sex trade. A dozen women were involved in the operation, and 20 men face prostitution charges. A factory in Calhoun, Georgia is closing this month. C&H made industrial and agricultural machines. The factory employed 120 people. Ice skating is returning to Chattanooga's riverfront. The venture was so successful last year that this year's version will be twice as big. It will also open a week earlier and offer lessons and a season pass. Ice on the Landing opens November 20th and will be here through January 18th. The season pass is $100. A new online database tells the stories of Chattanooga's homicide victims. It's called The Toll, and it includes every victim since 2011. The site includes images, ages, dates, maps, and links to news stories. You can find it at timesfreepress.com/thetoll. The rapper convicted of killing a gas station clerk in Dalton is seeking a new trial. Sky Mims was given a life sentence without parole. Her attorney argued that Mims had mental illness and should have had a chance for parole. Oak Ridge National Lab may open an office in downtown Chattanooga. Local leaders are talking with lab officials about a collaboration. Representative Chuck Fleischman says the office could focus on issues such as cybersecurity for the nation's power grid. It would also connect Oak Ridge with the nation's fastest internet. Finally, Arnold Air Force Base may undergo some major changes in the next few years. Officials plan to demolish 13 facilities at the complex. There are also 19 proposed construction projects, but officials say none of the projects have yet been funded. Turning to weather, today will be sunny with a high near 65 degrees. Tonight's low will be around 42. That's it for today's news. Thanks for being with us. You can find more on these stories and breaking news at timesfreepress.com.